Hello, hello. Okay, I just need to do a couple things here. Finally figured out how to get the chat to show up properly on here. There we go. Now I got the chat. It can show up on the stream. And it's really hard to do that on YouTube. I don't know why it has to be so difficult, but got it figured out. Yeah. Now let's see here. I just need to readjust where. Yeah. Let's see here. I guess it looks fine. Maybe we should throw it over here on this side. Because we really don't care about the opponent's deck, really. Just seeing our deck right is the main thing. Alright. Let's see here. What do we want to play today? We're at Platinum 3. We're getting close to Diamond. Do you want to do something like something a little toxic, maybe like Undead Priest or something like that? Or even like, you know, I haven't played Death Knight this season yet. We could do like a Frost Aggro Death Knight and be toxic with that, I think. And do something like that. And do that. I did run into an interesting 35 card version of this that was basically like a, oh, what's the card? With Lady Death Whisper and like an OTK version. It didn't seem very consistent though, but I was playing, I don't even remember what I was playing, but I ran out of like all my cards basically. Like I didn't have a hand or anything like that, and so it just didn't work. I like Might of Menthol and Frost Aggro. Let's see here. Arms Dealer is pretty necessary. Gotta add the Phallic, of course. Aslar is always good. Don't want to add to it. I think Urban Visor. Oh wait, no, not. We want to add Rowdy Fan. Yeah, we gotta get Rowdy Fan in there. Be toxic with that card. The last card. Oh, we could do like an ETC Band Manager in here. I don't mind doing that either. Add some more stuff to it that we. We need Pozic in there too. No, we don't need Pozic, but Pozic's not bad, especially if you open it up really early on too. No Max, we don't need Ziliax. More would be fun, but I don't think we need it. You know, Sylvanas isn't terrible in this deck either. Probably take out one Rowdy Fan and add that in there. Yeah, I think that's fine. There's nothing in here that I'm missing, am I? Hound Hunter, but we don't really need that. We're trying to be aggro. I don't see too much of this on the ladder anymore. It's just Blood Knight, so I think we could, you know, get some wins with that. Yeah, so for the chat stuff, I have to use like a separate website that has like an encoder that basically does it, because like if I was to do it normally, it would show up like how it would like on the chat, like so you're looking on your computer or on your phone, and it would show up exactly how it looks like in the chat box, but it'd be like right where it would be at. It wouldn't be translucent at all, and it'd be in the way of everything else, and so I was like trying to figure out how to fix that. So I figured out something to do that, but there's like 100 and like, or probably over 1,000 different like styles of text that you could do for like the name, for the content of the, you know, of the text and everything like that. And so, you know, that was not a Um, took a while, but I think this looks fine. I might have to adjust like the sizing for everything so it looks correct, but we really don't want any of these two, but Harbinger of Winter is not bad. All right. Do this one.
Job done.
Okay, there we go. Now it's loading up. Okay.
A red sun rises.
Ooh, okay. Aggro against aggro. No point in frost striking that. We could also just tap and poke into it, which I think is actually a little bit better to do. Having stuff starting to die is pretty useful, especially for freezing their stuff.
Initializing descent.
Now this one has the mech stuff to it. So this is the Windlord version, then I'm guessing. They're playing the Seaver Savior. Or it could be the oh, what's it called? The 10 mana spell that gives like +5/+5 and Divine Shield. Whatever that paladin is, the value paladin, I guess is what you'd call it probably. Very expensive hand. Would have been nice to open up all this stuff a little bit, you know, on turn 1. That's not nice. I don't want to deal with a 5/5. You could freeze it. Tap. So we could freeze, play Horn of Winter, tap, and poke into it. The next turn we could tap, poke into it, cross strike it. That feels like that's spending too much resources on a 5/5 with Divine Shield, but I think that's, you know, I think that's scary as is. I have a pretty expensive hand too. I think I might as well just do that. Not gonna attack with the weapon. I mean, we could attack right there, right now, tap and swing into it, but we could deal with it with other means, I think. We'll just hold on to it. I don't like how this thing just... That. Just a sizing tad bit like that, maybe. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, that's not terrible to deal with. Tap. It's already annoying to deal with, but we probably want to poke there, don't we? Not been the best hand. Oh my goodness.
The light dims, but we fight.
Picking up so poorly is not good for us.
A red sun rises.
We still have 2 more frost spells, right? Yeah, okay, go.
Splinter your flesh.
Deal with that. We have to play this. Frost strike that. I mean, I think I want to do Glacial Advance so we could spot remove some more stuff.
My client has the heart of a
Okay, I'm rather him spend it on that than anything else. I mean, the problem with this is it doesn't freeze face, it just freezes enemy minions. I hate. I mean, this has to die. Okay, well that worked out nicely for us. I don't even know what we could get that could help. We don't have any healing in the deck.
What'll wet your whistle?
And
Reporting for duty.
I don't know if you'd want to be going right there with it. You should have been going face with it. You like that? What are you talking about, T-Man? Tibia, fibula, now it's your turn. Are you talking about just like what? Bones and stuff like that? Just naming them off or something? Horn of the Windlord, are you serious?
Reporting for duty.
Oh my goodness. Why are you attacking there? That isn't... 5, 10, 13. 16. I'm 1 off lethal with that. Is there any other way to just...
I wonder.
I mean, it's not even that. Like, we just opened up really poorly this game. That's another factor to it. We literally didn't open up any of our early game stuff. It's all sitting in the back of in the deck. That's a big factor in when this deck, you know. I know he had lethal, but I don't know why he... Again, I mean, the Hidden Pants, this guy's probably a... No, it's not. I'll say it's probably a bot or something, but it doesn't seem to be that way. But we had lethal, so... I don't even know, but that guy was an actual opponent. It wasn't a bot because it showed up in our thing. It just took me a second to realize, because we are more likely not going to be getting some type of damaging spell off of Frost Strike, and so I was like, we could just easily get it with that and, you know, have lethal. And so I was like, you know, there's a chance that we'll find another Glacial Advance and it'd make it cheaper, and then we'd be able to tap in case we were 1 off. But I figured my math was correct.
The Lich King versus the Lich King.
But, you know, a better curve would be a tad bit better. Like, so we want the Arms Dealer, we don't want Rowdy Fan, we don't want any of these two here. We want to get our Frost spells off of the Harbinger of Winter. We want to open up a lot better than we did the last time. It really opened up. It was might have Menthol, a double Morrow Manipulator against a Pure Paladin. Like, that's just not good. This is a lot better here.
And close enough.
I'm gonna point out this because I like the 1-3 better than the 1-2 here. If this is Frost Run Holy, they could easily just Frost Strike it, or, you know, Legging Strike it as well. So if any of these survive, the next turn we'll just play this and buff it up. So it is Frost, so that's why, you know, didn't want to play one of these or something. That's fine. Ooh, that's really nice to see. Let's do that. I'm not going to attack into the skeleton yet because it's just chilling there. And it doesn't really add us any more value to trade into it because I don't want to trade into the 3-3. We'll do it like that. Sure, that's fine. I'm gonna check out another... Let me see.
The city
citadel stands strong.
What other cross aggro decks are running around? Might be a better one. Let's find hit this. We're just slowly infusing this, and so eventually, once he gets to, you know, turn 7, he starts like firing out the Furies. We can just steal the dragon, and we don't have to worry about that extra pressure that that applies from it.
The more you struggle, the better.
I don't like that list. That list does not look good.
Reach for the skies.
Play the cultist in that one. I think I like my list. I think it's fine. Yeah, we'll be fine with that. Okay, we got this infused, so we could actually just drop this down and just power manipulator everything. Fine doing it right there. Whatever he plays, we can just steal it. So that's why I'm not too worried about whatever he does here. He could, you know, deal 5 here, freeze it. We just steal the 5/5 that sums up. Ooh, that strike is not good.
The more you struggle, the better.
And we can just jam this too and just play it. Hopefully this removes it as well. Which, I mean, it's always better for it to be hitting face, because, you know, that's 10 damage going face, which is pretty impactful.
And close enough.
But I'd much prefer to remove everything here. Yeah. Much better in my opinion. There's the Fury. Oh, that's like the worst thing. Oh my god. Really, you got cold feet off Nerubian Visor? That's the punishing us by a lot. Oh my god. 5, he probably has lethal now. If he didn't have that, yeah. That's fucking bullshit. Ah.
All life must end.
That's irritating. Okay. Here. I like Sylvanas, but I'd much rather just add in the visor. That's more value. We'll do that. Okay. Press again.
The Lich King.
Priest.
Versus
Oh, I like that portrait. That's cool.
I will master the school of shadow. All will serve me in death.
Okay. Don't need the Aslar here. But I like the rest of this right here.
Are you here to copy my notes?
I don't like seeing that. We can play the Arms Dealer here, but he might just coin out and just, you know, hero power it down, which I don't want him to do that. So we'll just play the Body Bagger here.
and close enough. And close enough.
Okay, well, I don't like that. I think the cultist is pretty insane. Being able to, you know, deal 2 damage to everything with that. Actually, that's kind of a good thing. We could actually just play the cultist here, deal 2 to everything, and then trade right there. I don't mind doing. We have Pozic to follow up too. At turn 4, we could play our Pozic. And then if we absolutely need to, we could, you know, Might have Menthol and freeze some stuff.
Hey, you! Install these for me, won't you?
That should be fine. I still don't know how I feel about having like Pozic inside Frost Aggro. I think it's a little bit better in like Unholy. But yeah, it does. We could play this and then freeze it and then just jam face, which I think I'm okay doing.
And close enough.
The other option would just be playing this, but I don't really see a point to doing that. If we could freeze that, we don't risk. Maybe we should have traded there, because then we get the 3/3s back instead of freezing it. But I like the pressure to face. Because this turn he's probably going to play one of them and just, you know, ping here. That's better for us than, you know, nothing. Yeah, that's fine for him doing that. Yeah, you could have shadowed if I traded, but yeah, right thing. Yeah, probably, because I'll say the pressure to him would be a tad bit better, I think. We'll go for the Chilthon Baron first. See what we draw. That doesn't change anything I want to do. I think. I think the correct thing here to do, we'd play Astalar, top there, trade here, go face there, or trade into that. We'll get our 3/3 back, and then we'll go face. But the problem with that is he could have Undeath, and that just clears the board next turn. But we have this, so. And if we don't, if we just jam face with everything, he could have Undeath, and then be benefiting from that. So we're going to have to do it that way. This also progresses our Morrow Manipulator too, and that's another thing that we want, because when all this stuff dies, this will be big. If he just plays Undeath next turn, this is all going face. Yeah, if he draws it here, if he plays any minion, I mean, it's fine. Yeah, that doesn't change anything. That's actually good because we have our Fury here. We just go face, freeze that, and go face with everything. Blanca's card is nice too. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, Ace is a game. Is there anything else that is needed to be done? We could double tap, play this. We don't need to. See, the games are a lot better when we open up, you know, an actual like early game curve and everything like that. Makes it a lot easier.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Even an Undeath wouldn't change anything here either.
Reach for the sky.
Which looks like he didn't get it, so that's a good thing. Not really any changing anything. He should just concede. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, like, you're just throwing everything down. I guess he could have gotten like something off of one of those. I could have done something like potentially, you know, something that would freeze our board or something. Because he could get no, we already played our Might of Menthol, right? So he couldn't have gotten that. Just a 1/1/2 copies something from the hand, right? So yeah, we didn't have anything in our hand that froze anything except for our Frostwind Fury. But he wouldn't have enough mana to even do that, so.
Versus the Lich King!
All will serve me.
We could do something like this. Keep Skeleton Sidekick and try and get Arms Dealer, Body Bagger. Sunbreaker's fine. Frigidar isn't terrible either. I'd much rather have this in hand rather than the Harbinger of Winter. We could just play this and pass. Oh, and Noyatron. What is this guy doing? No, it's an actual opponent. It's not a bot. Interesting. Never seen a Death Knight play a Noyatron unless this is like a mech Death Knight, which not a thing. Okay.
The citadel stands strong. No return.
Yeah, I don't know what this... The triple Blood Knight, but they just happen to run a Noyatron? Like, that's kind of strange. Is that they're like... Okay, well now we know. This is probably a rainbow deck then if we're seeing... Dorian, we're seeing a... Noxus Cat... What is that? Cadaver? How do you pronounce it? We're gonna... Frostrum Strike it first, and then we'll play the Harbinger. Actually, I like Dorian here. Dead Air with the Dorian is insane too. Okay, we'll pick that. We'll resummon, which is fine. Which actually we could tap and trade into it, but we'll just play the Harbinger of Winter here.
This is not what we stood for.
He also plays Galen too. That's very interesting. Okay. We'll play that. That'd been fortunate. I wanted to hit here, but that's fine. We'll play our Body Bagger as well. Also, do you guys know if the patch notes, did they release yet? Frigidar looks pretty nice here.
My frost will splinter your flesh.
We'll draw us 2 frost spells, right? Yep. Heals 2. We'll refresh. Tap. Then, you know, we could just refresh again and just Frost Strike. Get everything out of the way. I like the body here, honestly. I really don't care about, you know, we have 1 more Frost spell. I'll go for the Gargantuan here because it's pretty scary. Sure, when is the patch notes? I just sworn it was supposed to be another time. Let's see.
I have but little time.
Sure. Oh, so the patch notes are released then, so that means so Death Womper went from a 5 mana to a 6 mana. Then twist cards, Glide, Crypt Keeper, and then Refreshing Spring Water are all banned from Twist. That's pretty crazy. I'm actually curious on how big of an impact that's actually going to change Twist though, because Glide was like the only thing that would actually, you know, slow down the any of the mage decks, but that you also like have to, you know, top deck it. That come out today? I don't remember my client updating at all. July 6th, yeah. Data patch only launching today. The standard meta's in a good spot right now. That's not true at all. Competitive options across most classes. Biggest in the format, we considered a handful of things. We've gotten small adjustments besides it. But it just went from 5 to 6. I really don't feel like that's. No, we actually want that. I actually like the Saurian in our opening hand. Huh. I don't know. That's very interesting. Hmm. See what my 26.6.0. They just released the things today, but the update's not happening yet.
I see you've brought guests.
Hmm. Okay then. Okay, well, it looks like it's not live right now. Oh, this is a 35 card deep. That's interesting. Okay. We can play the Arms Dealer then.
And close enough.
Whoa. What are we playing again?
Reach for the skies. Lend a hand.
We'll force him to trade. We're gonna go face. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Getting a multi-strike just to do that. Sure. Cross from Fury, we'll coin this out, it's fine. Now, if it pokes here, I'll definitely trade. It doesn't, we're not gonna trade then. Okay, that's fine. We'll pause it here. Trade there, we'll go face. Okay, that's fine. Probably want to take out... Okay, yeah, no. It's actually good that I hit one of those. Makes it really awkward for trading into this now. Which I doubt he'd want to do anyhow, but... Frost Strike. That. Arm Manipulator's 90. Well, Frost Strike would probably tap and trade there and then go face with everything. I like Syndragosa. Might as well go face with this. We're not going to be trading because we're pretty low on HP. Gosh, my allergies are so bad today. Seems to be like a control Demon Hunter, but I don't know why you'd play the, is it the Bibliomite? Is that what that's called? Seems a little strange. So here's the thing. We could just trade. We'll get our audio bot back, and then the likelihood of most of this going face is actually pretty high. So I actually like doing that. Because we'll gain a 3-3, and then we'll be able to kill that. We'll restore 6 HP, but like, not much else he could do. We also have Syndragosa, so if he plays anything big, we're just able to destroy it too. Which I'm pretty sure this is by far the worst Colossal minion that they have. Okay, wait, no, I take that back. I think Druid's one is pretty bad, but it, you know, it solidifies a couple decks, so. Wow. Flame Reaper with Toppling Idol. That's something to get. I like getting more frost spells. We'll do that. Oh, it's not undead, but that's fine. We'll just play the 1-2. Gaia bot. Doesn't seem to be. Wow. Hmm. Just have to hope that he doesn't have 4 damage.
You possess true
What? Seriously lost to that? That's some bullshit. I want to check real quick. Nerfs haven't happened yet. Okay. I'm gonna add in a cold feet here because you know the one time that we were able to get this off can actually, you know, be semi-decent. We also didn't get the Nubian Visor that game either. Maybe I want to add something different. I don't know what else. It doesn't seem as aggressive as I'd like this to be. Hmm. yeah, I don't know. We'll leave it at this, but I'll be right back. I need to get some food. Okie dokie. I'm going here. Just get more tissues.
Darian Mograine versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. The
Okay,
Knights of
Warlock.
the Ebon Blade will not falter.
You know, I'm actually keeping the Ruben Visor with these two here. I think that's fine.
And close enough. And now, the premiere act.
Okay, that's fine. Ooh, I like both of these.
Yeah, me have bad on you.
That.
The more you'll struggle, the better.
Spot removal's really, really good.
Drown in your sorrows. We do what the living cannot.
Huh. I don't love that hit there. I would much rather have that go face, but that's fine. Whoa. Spellbound, okay. Yep, we're okay with this. And if you... Wow, okay. I was kind of unfortunate. I might actually hit that. So we'll do here, hit there. Actually, I should have tapped there, but that's fine. And that's still lethal. It doesn't remove anything on board, so
Practiced soldier.
that was a really good game with how the deck should be played and how it should, you know, go. Okay.
The Lich King.
Another Warlock, okay. If we're only going to be playing against, like, you know, fatigue up Warlock, then we're set. Deck just kind of runs over it. Ozzy is really nice, too.
Will serve
Bonebreaker's nice as well. Keep this.
And close enough.
Not the best hand now. Playing both the weapons there.
Drown in your sorrows.
frost. The more you struggle, the better.
We're going to be playing our Pozic here next turn. And just going face with everything. And hope that this could, you know, create enough pressure. We haven't had enough stuff die yet, so these are just kind of useless in our hand. They're not, you know... Battlecry's not going to be too impactful.
Hey, you. Install these for me, won't you?
Hungers.
That's fine.
The more you struggle, the better.
I think I really like this card here. Just going to buff up. I'll wait. Let it switch polarity. We can buff up these. Frigidar isn't bad. I think the Saurian adds quite a bit of pressure as well. Got Double Horn of Winter. Cold Feet is a frost spell. Maybe I will pick Frigidar here. Maybe I should coin out the Harmonic Metal here, so I'll buff up all of this right here. I think that's still pretty good.
Drown in your sorrows.
Both of these right here, okay. Play this now.
Frost will splinter your
Do 2 to everything. Ooh, there's your Cold Feet.
Rise.
much you could really do. We could play the Abyssal Wave or whatever that spell's called, but we could just drop this down and win. That's gonna deal 1, 2. That's gonna be 3. That's gonna go up to 4. 8 damage plus 5, 13. Plus this, 14, 15. That's exactly lethal if he does that play. Everything over though. Bit unfortunate, but that's fine. We have our Frostwind Fury here, so you just start playing those and going face. I think he's debating about on doing it. Even if he has Twisting Nether, that's fine. This still will be enough damage to deal face. This wave doesn't clear everything here because it deals 4 damage, right? Oh, Defile. It was close. Oh, another Defile, okay. What is the likelihood of this killing that first before hits face? Probably not. Let's do that. Will my replace my second C packs and cards, or will they just be on no? I mean, they're just gonna rotate out to wild. They're not gonna be in standard format anymore. So you could play, you know, Curse Warlock and Wild if you'd like, but if you're not someone that has a complete collection, like a standard, like if you don't have everything completed for standard yet, I would probably just enchant that stuff and start crafting new stuff that comes out. The Titan is going to be a pretty big expansion, and it's going to be very impactful because a lot of the decks that are like now are all based around second like city cards, you know. And once those rotate out, there'll be a lot of new decks, and so Titan is what I would call a branching expansion, which means that when this comes out and then the next expansion rolls out, 2 other expansions are going to be rotating out. So 3 expansions are going to be gone. Like this next, like when the Titans come out, it's going to be when standard's at the smallest, if that makes sense. Like there's going to be very few cards in standard, like, you know, quote unquote. There's going to be, you know, 150 new cards that are coming out, or however many there are. But majority of decks use a lot of the cards from Sunken City. This will be a value. Like here, I'll show you this real quick. This is core right now, right? The Titans are going to be coming out, right? So it's going to be these 3 here will be rotating out. Well, actually, it wouldn't be Path of Argus because it's all. Oh no, actually, it would probably be all this stuff then. Kind of crazy to think about. But just like for example, for it, these bottom 3 will be rotating out within like the next year or 2. And if you just see here, that's important. That's important. That's important. I mean, out of Rogue, that's really good. Or out of Druid, I mean, that's good. This is decent. That's good. And then that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's amazing. That's good as well. All the mech support that Mage got is going to be gone. Savara is going to be gone. Even though Gaia's not like credible, it's, you know, mech synergy. There's going to be new mech stuff coming in Titans, and, you know, Mech Mage is not going to be getting that. All of the stuff for Mech Paladin is going to be gone. Holy Mackerel, Light Blade's going to be gone. Leviathan's going to be gone. Arden's Grace, Light Ray's going to be gone. This is going to be gone. This is going to be gone. That's going to be out of rotation from Savannah. So you're not going to be able to discover this out of Savannah anymore. Unless they allow it to, but I don't think that'd be the case because it's not. You don't discover other shadow spells from other from wild stuff, so you don't get that. Rogue is losing all of their, you know, cheat stuff. They're losing Gone Fishing. All that stuff is gone. Shaman's losing their totem support. They're like only Dredge effect. Schooling is a really good card as well. They're losing Glug. Nepleton's like one of the best spells in Shaman right now. That's gonna be going away. And like all of the you know, imp stuff, all of the curse stuff is gonna be gone. Gigapin's gone. From the Depths is gone. Lava Gorger is gonna be gone. Prince Stalker, Nelly, even like Fortune Flame, which is like one of the few cards that, you know, Warlock has for draw, aside from, you know, the new fire spell, but that's still gonna be in standard. The only card that allows you to cycle your hand back into your deck and draw new cards is gonna be rotating out. All the amalgam stuff, well, not all of it, but, you know, Amalgam of the Deep, which is by far the best amalgam that we've gotten, is going to be rotating out. All the other mech synergy is going to be gone. Probably arguably one of the best, you know, aggro minions is going to be gone. All this year, School Teacher, which is like by far the best 4-drop ever made, is going to be gone. Connie's going to be gone, but it hasn't seen much play. And like Queen Ajara, which is good in specific decks, you know, that's going to be gone. Nepleton is going to be gone, so all those big decks are not going to really be a thing anymore because they don't have Nepleton. Oathmat's gone, but I mean, it didn't really see a lot of play until like past like 2 months. Like all that's going to be rotating out, and then the more surprising thing, Castle Nathria is also going to be rotating out. That's all the relic stuff. You know, all the shenanigans with, you know, with the Womper. Like I don't know why it really matters if Womper gets nerfed because it's not that big of a deal, and it's going to be rotating out soon anyhow. They're mana cheating. The mill deck is not going to be a thing anymore. All the dormant stuff that 100 gets is also going to be rotating out. Arlon, collateral damage. Like, all the deck is really going to be changing here in the next, like, year or two. So the entire format's going to be completely new, and so you're going to want to invest into Titan, is basically what I'm saying. Like, Control Mage is losing all of their stuff. Solid Alibi is gone. Nightcloak Sanctum's going to be gone. Ejection's going to be gone. Old Case, Deathborn, Kel'Thuzad. Your Paladin is going to be gone because they're not going to have any of the pure synergy anymore. Because, like, you know, you're playing it for the Countess. You're not going to get Countess at all. Identity Thief will be gone eventually. So, you know, Control Priest and, you know, a lot of the decks that are top tier right now are all kind of going to dwindle out. And new decks are going to, you know, rise up. All, you know, that's going to be gone. That's going to be gone. That's going to be gone. This all as well is going to be gone. Even Criminal Lineup's going to be gone, which is a pretty impactful card as well. All the imp stuff is going to be rotating out here soon as well. Rafaam will be. Yeah, it's going to be a new meta. Olgra, Remora, and it's really crazy to think that Remora, you know, is an insane card in Rage Warrior, but it has not seen play until, you know, recently. And that came out like how many years ago was that now? Why is this being 1, 2, 3, 4 years ago now? Roughly how many years? I don't. It doesn't feel like it's been 4 years. There's no way it's been 4 years. Is it what, 2.5 years? Is how long? Because it's two sets every 2 years, so it's been 2 years since it's been out. Yeah, that's right. Renathal is going to be gone. Theotor, Sylvanas, the Jailer, even like, you know, Sardonathras, even though they nerfed it, but. Yeah, so basically you're going to want to invest into Titans pretty heavily. I would suggest trying to get every card because it's going to be, you know, you're not, all that stuff is going to rotate out right away. The set's going to come out, and then like the next, when the mini expansion comes out, is when everything's probably going to rotate.
Darian Mograine versus Maiev.
None can escape my
Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
I mean, Imp Warlock, it will be rotating out to an extent. Ratham is in Castle of Nathrianis, or Nathria, or however you pronounce it. So will rotate out eventually. And I don't think they do it by set. I could search it up. How many sets? The year Hydra will end 3 sets from the year of the Griffin. 2021 will rotate out. To be more specific, the cards will just not disappear, but instead will be moved to the WoD format. Yeah, even the other one's going to be rotating out. Within the rotating 2-year calendar window. We're going to be coming up on that window here. Double check to make sure I'm right. So the flying sets are currently available. Year of the Wolf. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so Voyage came out in April, and then Path of Nathrias came out in August. So when Titans come out, Path of Argus, Murder of Castle Nathria, and Voyages of the Sunken City, those will rotate out.
Reach for the skies. Me have that for you.
Which is actually kind of crazy because Path of Argus is all the Death Knight stuff, which means all the Death Knight, you know, decks are going to be completely new. And aside from core stuff, of course, but like Frostborn Fury, Overseer Frigidara, Ida Minthal, Alexander Mulgrain, and Blood Knight, those are all going to rotate out. Here to see constructed screen, friendly. Okay, so flying chart rotates. Highlights are set in standard form.
You here for the tour?
Yeah. I was right about that. So it's going to be completely new meta by the time the mini set comes out. So if you take that entire 3 or 4 months to invest into the set, then you'll be fine.
The citadel stands strong.
Let's see. Got the Frigidara here. I'm gonna go face.
Tuned to perfection.
Weapon Rogue, they're playing very, very slow. Orient's perfect. I'm gonna go up to 4. And we'll trade here. We don't want to get rid of this.
Glory! I'm here for the gold.
Let's see if there's an estimated date for when it's wanting to when everything's going to be rotating out, because that's the thing that I'm curious about.
We do what the living
We'll play this now.
My frost will splinter your flesh.
Let's see. Once per year, release the first expansion, usually in April. The rotation will rotate.
Put your dukes up, small fry. Tuned to perfection.
So it's actually be one more set until that happens, actually. So the Year of the Wolf was officially announced in March. Started April 11th with the set launch of Legends rotating set. That new set Festivalation expansion 2, 3. So when the third expansion gets released is when it's gonna rotate out. Oh, we still have more spells that we could get. Bye. Yeah, so we're gonna have second set is gonna be Titans, then there's gonna be a third one. So all this stuff will still be there. So we'll have a couple.
Blood and plunder.
We'll have about 7 months with Sunken City cards with Titans. So that's actually kind of impactful.
My frost will splinter your flesh.
Oh, yeah, I thought we still had other frost spells in our deck. That's fine.
Reach for the sky.
You have bested me.
Yeah, give or take roughly 7 months. Because when after the Titan expansion, so the following expansion, that's when those will rotate out. And those will what's the date for it? Those will rotate out in April.
Darian Mograine
Yeah.
versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. The Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
Yeah, so they have a pretty constant, or they're very consistent in the way they do everything. So yeah, we'll have roughly 7 months to with all the mechs, with all the new mech support, with all the other new mechs that's coming out. But then when those rotate out, the decks are going to change quite a bit. So don't invest in those sets either, unless you already have those sets. Then invest all into Titan.
And close enough.
But my point with it is, like, Titan is going to be a pretty, like, branching expansion because they're adding in a new keyword. Because, like, Colossal is going to be rotating out, and then Titan's going to take that position, basically. And so all the decks are going to be based around the Titans that are, good, of course.
Initializing descent.
But, yeah. Also, we should be getting a new release here with the new Titans. Actually get that set up. That. Speak of the devil. See if new stuff's been released. Oh yeah, the warrior one or the warlock one got released. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Ooh gosh. That's gonna be pretty impactful. Okay, yeah, we'll do like a little review over all the Titans. Disco Mall, sure. Yeah,
Initializing descent.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh in the sense that they, look at what the actual meta is and they make like, immediate changes to it. Like I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, um, and like in-person Yu-Gi-Oh, I played a little bit online, but then I realized that, it was costing the same to get the same cards online. If they gave it, all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards have a little code on the bottom. You should be able to put those codes in the game so you can actually have your cards that you have in hand to add to the game. That's what they should have done. Well, that's the new feature that they added in that I didn't know about. Because then I could add in all of my decks, because I have like, completed Elemental Hero decks, I have multiple Salmon Great decks, I have multiple other, like Triple D, Pendulum decks. I have, a lot of the cards. I have Sky Striker cards. Like I have like everything that's like, could be considered meta. But
A red sun rises.
that's scary. This is the dude version of it, okay. We could discover something off of this. Morseless Winter would be cool. Did not get that, but that's fine. We'll trade there and actually Frost Strike there. We're not gonna do it with the one that we discovered, we'll do it with this one here. Oh darn. Okay, well Cultist kind of solves that problem. Yeah, we'll do that. But I like how consistently they like, fix the meta a bit. Like they do bans, they do limited stuff, they do stuff like that, which I don't like. In Hearthstone, it doesn't make sense to do limited stuff. Like, oh, you can only run one Frost Strike in your deck or something like that. Like that wouldn't make sense. They just need to make it a legendary, then like, make it better than make it the qualifications to make it a legendary card, right? But I do like that they do have more balanced patches in Hearthstone. Like they're a tad bit more consistent than they were like way back when. But it could be better, I think. At least the amount of stuff. Like they said, like, oh, really? The only thing that we see a problem is the Druid, the Womper. But Control Priest, dominates everywhere. So, and like Undead Priest, there's cards in there that
I must move quickly.
that are just stupidly, consistent. Everything with that too. So we could do this and tap and do that. Trade there and go face. They're going to be getting a huge buff, but we have the freeze right here, so we really don't care if he buffs it up. As long as it's not a taunt with Divine Shield, we're okay with that. Oh my god. They're drawing 6 cards? What the hell? Yeah, we're going to be playing our Arm Manipulator, then if he attacks with a weapon.
Need a bit more spice over
Oh,
here.
there's a chance it lands on that, which I'd like that a lot more. Land here. You land there, that's bullshit. Don't do it. On the sous chef. Or don't attack with a weapon at all. That's fine too. Don't do it. Or don't attack with a weapon. Just don't make any. Don't give the stats all to this thing here. Okay, that's actually good. Hit all here. Hit there. Hit there. Hit there. Hit there. Don't. Why are you going face? Okay, Frost from Fury. Top deck next turn. Please. Yeah, I can play Curse Warlock. We've been playing against a lot of pretty aggro decks, but we get to see how that goes. Okay, we should still win. Also be getting a, I believe we'll hit Diamond 10 after this. Oh my god, the double light ray. Okay, Frost and Fury, you have to top deck here. Please. I mean, this is 4 damage here. We don't have any way to give spell damage to anything, do we? We can't get spell damage at all. Please freeze there. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Can't stand the cold.
For the Ebon Blade!
I don't think there's anything else you could do. What the hell? Frost from Fury, please. Hot deck. Please, 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 please. I mean, Cold Feet slows him down, but... Okay, this just hits the has to hit face once. Which actually...
Shatter their bones.
Do that. Hit face once, please. Once. Once. Yes! Oh, that could have been so bad. Okay, it wasn't Diamond 10, but it was close. Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. If Path of Vargas is rotating out, this is all this stuff right here. All that's rotating out. I guess I was wrong about Mograine. I guess Mograine came out in the Lich King set. Yeah, Mograine's right here. Let's see, Warlock.
Time to execute my ingenious plan.
We'll add our curses here. Standard. Okay, let's see here. What do we want? We want to play like do you want to do like Curse Imp Warlock, or do you want to do like a control like Curse Imp or something? We do like the Void Walker with Dreadlord. We could do like Slime. Which one do you want to see a bit more of? Lady Darkveil's pretty important too. Probably want Symphony of Sin. Deer. We don't want Rafama if we're not playing the Imps. Organis. No, we could do a different. We could do Imp first and see how that plays. We'll do Imp first, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll do then we'll do all the other stuff. I mean, Fizz would make more sense in like a control version. Conductor. Let me just double check here. See about other decks here. Carrot. Mm. Old list right there. Yeah, no, we'll just rock with this list. Um, make sure there's nothing else that I'm forgetting that'd be important here. Filtering heart, pretty important, especially if we are playing the fatigue stuff. I mean, school teacher isn't bad, but we're playing the imp version. We want, you know, all the imps. We'll do this first and try it out. We could vary though with what we want to do. We don't want too many factors in the deck. Like the curse stuff is more of a control aspect, right? And so that's why, you know, sometimes you can see hybrids between like a curse imp warlock and a curse Thaddeus warlock.
Reform versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
The curse is going to be pretty important. So we'll keep one curse and one imp here. That's good to get, especially with the imp game boss.
I see you've brought guests. Job's done.
Abyssal Wave, sure. The biggest thing that we're able to beat Death Knight is if we're able to get like Lady Darkvein with like a Drag Below or a Abyssal Wave. So if we're able to do those combinations together, we're set.
The premiere act. Me.
Only problem is we don't run Drain Soul. No, I feel like I have a better revised list of this. This doesn't feel like it's correct, but we'll see. Creates Conductor, okay. I'm gonna go face here. Oh, he's tapping? Okay, that's fine. I wish we had our weapon.
The overture is upon us.
But he might not be able to, you know, remove any of this stuff. Like if he has a Blood Boil, we're still gonna be outpacing the healing from the Blood Boil too. With the Vampiric Blood. That's actually a good thing because he spent his corpses doing that. That probably means he doesn't have what's it called? Corpse Explosion. Which is actually impactful on our part here too. There's another Abyssal Wave. We'll do this. Probably should have tapped first, but I knew I was wanting to play this anyhow. Yeah, this is fine. He has the Blood Boil. It doesn't even remove anything here, and we're able to draw a lot here next turn. That's one. Hit 1, 2, 3, 4 cards with this, I believe. For each imp. And they just had to have imp in the name, right? Yeah, 4 cards.
It is too late. You cannot stop me.
And in a way, it is too late. You should not play the Vampiric Blood, I don't think. That's fine. It allows us to draw 4 cards here. I'm gonna have to coin and tap and trade. Okay, that's fine too. We could get another curse. We could fill up his hand. Ooh, there's the Lady Darkbane. We can do this combo here soon. But I like to draw.
I'll draw a lethal card any minute now.
Cool's good. Drag Blow is really good. We can actually get him to burn a card. And we're going to do that. We're going to bump that. Let him burn a card. Actually, no, it's not going to burn a card because that's going to go away. That's still fine, though. Because we played the Drag Blow. Next turn, we can play this. And we're going to get the curses going pretty big. We're at 2 now. This will trigger twice. That's going to 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the Blood Knight made the mistake of playing the Vampiric Blood. He should have saved it. If any of those cards or anything remotely like removal that's based upon his corpses, that was the biggest misplay you can make as a Blood Knight. Vampiric Blood is more of a late game card that you do after the fact of removing stuff, and then you just get so overwhelmingly, you know, big with all the HP. Why are you doing that? It doesn't change anything here. But he has his hand full now here, so playing the oh, okay. It's fine. Damage here. We're just gonna go face. He's gonna not burn a card, but that's fine, you know. We're gonna deal damage there. Point into the Soul Sealer. Yeah, that doesn't change anything.
Let the ritual of absolution commence.
Okay, Drag Blow cast there. Do that.
Job's done.
And trigger twice. Hit there. That's fine. There's 2 right there. That's gonna be what? 3, 4. He's going to have to play both of those, and then we just, you know, play any of our curses and we just win. He can't out-heal our curses now. Even after playing double, what is it, Vampiric Blood. Yeah, I mean, that one's going to get burned, but that still doesn't change anything here. It's actually unfortunate to hit our guy right here. But he's going to have to play both of these. Yeah. We have Zakul here, and we have this. Too bad Bran isn't in the game either, but this just kills him. Yeah. Okay, well, that got us to diamond. Yeah, I don't know. It's there's many things as a Blood Knight you should know how to do. I mean, the thing is, Blood Knight is basically free to all free players, and so if you play, you know, the guys that have golden, like, you know, portraits for their Death Knight, they should know how to play it. I mean, that guy didn't have a golden one, but like, Blood Knight is the easiest one to play, and playing just, you know, Vampiric Blood at the wrong time is not, you know, something you should be doing. You know, I like keeping these here. If we get our Fiendish Circle or any of our early game imps, we're set. Oh yeah, look at all that. That's perfect. That's perfect. Another Blood Knight. Let's see if we get lucky like we did the last game.
Armor. Lightly used armor.
He has the armor vendor, that's fine. You know, we could argue coining out of library and then on turn 2 playing this, but we're just gonna pass. We don't need to waste a coin just yet. Wave, not bad. Hey, Ripper. Bomb early is really nice. I would have liked to have the Fiendish Circle, you know, for turn 3. That also refreshed that quite a bit. You know, wasting one of those on that's actually really good. I like that quite a bit. The curse is going. If I was playing a control version of this, I would play Fizzle and try and hit more, you know, curses with the Fizzle. Like if you're going up against like a control priest, for example. If you're only playing against control priest, Curse Warlock can work. You just have to play the game very strategic. Like you have to really plan out every single turn and think like really far ahead in the game to, you know, actually, you know, get something like that to work. You know, I might just play this. I'll buff one up now. 5/5, it's fine. Could have argued a coin and play the catastrophe here, but I'd much rather him try and spend resources to try and remove this and get us closer to infusing this.
My blood for the Lich King.
I mean, okay. That's fine for him to be spinning his corpses that fast. I mean, I like it when Blood Knights don't, you know, don't manage their corpses right. They got a 5/5 now? Fine. We could literally just remove everything here. Hmm. I mean, I'm not really worried. That looks like that might be a patchwork there, but who knows? We have 3 cards here. I mean, the moment that we get, you know, Dark Vein and start getting, you know, all those shadow spells going. Okay. You top deck that? Fine. Oh, there's that one. We got the Abyssal Wave on it already. Might as well play it.
Let the ritual of absolution commence.
So, I mean, that's already set pretty high. And we just play the Vile Library, the off chance that we get any of our, you know, stuff that goes wide. You don't need to play the Baritone here. And Death Knight doesn't have any way of silencing either, and so the moment he makes like a trade, it's gonna, you know, kind of blow up everything. He'd even Soul Stealer too, which would be fine, or whatever he wanted to do. The biggest thing is those curses are gonna be going into his hand. And we have this to follow up, but I don't want to do that just yet. Oh, we played both of them. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Now we're kind of worried. If he didn't play him, that would have been a little bit bad, but he played that well. We could draw our highest thing and, you know, reduce it down and play it. I think I'm okay doing that, actually. Because we could actually play it right now. Go ahead and play this too. He has a way to remove it. We're not going to buff it up at all. But we'll deal 6 there. You know, if we got the curses to go off and he didn't play them, we would have been in a better situation. But if we were able to trigger them ourselves, that'd have been a bit better. But that's the problem, that we don't play Drain Soul in the deck. But we could have like maybe spot removed it. Oh, that sucks. It's I mean, I think it's better that it didn't hit this, I think. As long as he doesn't have Soul Stealer in his hand, we could play this and be fine. But, so he's just thinking, if he doesn't remove this, we play this and we double buff that up and go face. And that deals 6 to everything here too. Yeah, that's fine.
Finally, minions that obey me. Mostly. I'll draw a lethal card. Anything now. Recompense.
I deal 6. Yeah. Do like this. If he has a Soul Stealer, that's fine. But we also have all of our, like, that was a big swing for us, because we got all these right here. Okay, there's the Soul Stealer. Because, like, he's going to have to play the Soul Stealer anyways. He doesn't have any corpses to play Corpse Explosion, so if he didn't have it, that would have been, like, you know, the impactful thing there. But having the movement of Envy right here is actually really important. We're able to hit, you know, anything remotely important, that's good. Dirty Rat's fine. Death Strike is really good. That doesn't matter. Ardanathrius is good. Hollow Hound is great. Photograph Fizzle is perfect. Those were all amazing hits. We do it like that. It's 5. I play a lot of Curse Warlock. Like, this was definitely one of my favorite decks to play, and I played in a lot of esports tournaments, specifically Curse Warlock, so I know how to play against Death Knight with Curse Warlock. But it's, yeah. He had the one Hollow Hound, so that's unfortunate.
Our gift of the arcane
Astlar and a tap. We have this. It's fine. The only problem is we need to get the rest of our curses and, you know, try and play all those while also healing up a lot. That's a card to draw. We're gonna tap first. Danger Circle's not bad. Do that. Could play this here, but I want to wait. He still has one more Officiate. He still has one more Corpse Stealer or Soul Stealer. He still has 2 Corpse Explosion and 2 Blood Boil in the deck. Okay.
These books are ruined.
Kind of bad. Yeah, no, we just lose here. That's unfortunate. If we got like another core curse here. Yeah. We had to tap there to see if we could get anything else. I don't think there could have been, if we got curse and anything else off the top, that would have been better. But, you know, it's fine as is. I mean, Death Knight's still hard. Like here, if we're only be playing against the Death Knight, I would add in Fizzle to the deck, and I would add in more control elements rather than having all the M stuff. I mean, he did heal a lot, and we still got him down to like what, 6 HP. So we're playing it right, but you know, it's probably what probably would have been better there was to play the Librarian the last turn instead of saving it for the next turn, which would have been that turn right there. If we played it on that turn prior, we would have had the body there, and it probably could have hit into the guy, and then we could have had lethal. But I guess you could argue like the play that I did was more or less greedy. If you didn't have any other form of healing, we would have been okay. But I was also playing around the fact he could have Officiate, which that would have not changed anything. Because, you know, the off chance that it was 50-50 to hit our guy on the board or our face. If it hit our face, he had Officiate, and then he just attacked again. So it wouldn't have changed anything, I don't think. But it very well could have been something different. Yeah, that guy was also a... he wasn't a bot, so we know that was a real guy. Okay, this is Enrage Warrior. Actually getting this down early is actually probably good against them. 3/3 can be hard for them to deal with. I'm about to see again. I'd like to see. We do play the weapon, right? I'm not. Yeah, Felstring Harp. I have not seen that at all. Any of the games we played yet. If we could get that and play with our conductor, then we'd be fine. Whatever he plays, we're probably going to be dragging below it. You know, this card would be much better if it had the Shadow tag on it, because you could double cast it with Dark Vein. That'd be insane. Feels bad. I'm going to tap again, though. Okay, well, there's that. I like seeing that. You tap, tap, and tap. I mean, his hand is really bad if he's just sitting here just tapping. This might be like a Rift and Roll Warrior or something. But I'll probably play this, tap, and then on that next turn, play this.
I do so. I seem to have lost the surface.
Oh, Sir, finally. Okay, sure. That's probably the reason why he's passing so much. He didn't have a good hand. But if he's playing Sir Finley, he's probably playing the Rift and Roll Warrior then. Oh, that's a really good thing to get for him. Wow. And trade into this. Sure, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna set for a Vile Library play. We'll play this, and then we'll buff up that if he's not able to remove it. Or, you know. Oh, okay. But it's Rift and Roll Warrior. We'll do that. What I was thinking was if we play Symphony of Sin here, we get the one that burns the top 5 cards of his deck, we could burn, you know, potentially 5 minions or something. And he already drew 2. He's playing the 3rd card version, not the 30 or the 40 card version, so could be a good thing. I don't like him drawing cards. Next turn we're gonna have to play this. Kind of hard to get over. I mean, we can drag below and trade and then go face with everything. But getting this ready is better, I think. Yes, we picked that one easily. That's perfect. That's also a good burn. Both of those are good to burn because he's not going to... Remora is perfect too. Brawl is amazing. Force Shift is amazing. Those were all perfect burns. That couldn't have been any better. Because that Remora was a 12-17. That would have killed us over 2 turns. And he also can't, you know, draw any of his taunts and double those stats, so we don't have to deal with any crazy 20-20 stat lines or anything like that. So that's pretty impactful. And turn 8, I'm probably going to do this play right here and try and restore some HP. He's going to have to trade into this. I mean, he has to, right? Yeah, that's infused now. He doesn't remove this. We play this and we buff it up. Oh, there's Defender Circle 2. We're not going to buff this up yet because he might have another Brawl. So we'll wait. Whatever he plays, we're going to play Zakul and then drag below. That's going to be 2 curses. That's going to restore us. 14-14 scary. Well, Bus Wave's a card. But I still like this play a lot. That out of the way. We're up what? 3 HP? And then we're probably going to be playing this and hopefully that's lethal. Oh my gosh, he has a 27 attack. How did it get that big? He literally top decked that after the Lothar buff. That's lucky. If I was to change this up, I'd probably play a 35 card version here. We'll do that. We'll add in all of our curses here. Then we'll add in all the good stuff that we need. Void Virtuoso. But in those. I don't really care about Ren. I don't want to be discarding anything here. Like Scourge supplies, probably. You know, we'll try out the Imp here. We'll do something a little bit different. We'll play a different version. Think about this. Let's see, what else do we need? Yeah, maybe I don't want Crescendo here. Let's see. Go add in. Dan. And do we want Thaddeus in the deck? Don't need Thaddeus, do we? Undead is not. We have the double siphon soul. We'll add in Thaddeus so he has a chance to pull it off of the slime. Yeah, we'll add in the silence guy. Wherever he's at. Then we'll add in a twisting nether. Okay, we'll do it like this. We'll play like a heavy control version of it and see how this feels. We did have the draw in there too, right? Draw is pretty important. Third supplies, yeah, okay. Rock with control. The add-on Rafam, because Rafam's the best. We'll play it like this. Now, this can just get, you know, ran over by anything like slightly aggressive if we don't open up well at all. But if we do open up decently, then yeah, we do fine.
Rafam versus Halberia.
No one knows the truth of my sorrow.
You are just in time to witness the culmination of my genius.
Now, this will add Emulate to our hand, which can, you know, burn the stuff that's in their hand, which is actually kind of interesting. Then, you know, any Fire Mage spell, Ignite's not bad. Is Ignite and Wild now? I can't remember if it is. What other spell? You know, Explosive Rune is not terrible either to get off of Imp. And also in 5 stops, my lights will be getting here for my green screen. So I'll be able to not have, like, you know, the background of my room. And, you know, some better lighting. Be good. Fireball's a card too. Yeah. Power Blast is a card as well. Yeah, Power Blast, yeah. This is probably Relic Demon Hunter if I have to assume what this is. Ooh, Dark Fane's gonna be really cool with that. We'll play this.
Stop this show.
Look at that. Explosive Rune. Hellfire is alright. And that's like a good secret to get. But they're gonna know which one it is because it's a fire spell, so that's like the slight problem with this card. That's a new card that, you know, got a buff because it went from what, a 3/2 to a 3/3. Which, I mean, the art for it's really cool. I mean, he's playing a guitar, right? Or is it a violin? I can't really tell. Yeah, no, it's a violin. We have Drag Below with Lady Darkvein here, so that, you know, can be a play, like, on turn 5. We could play this on turn 4, and then this on 5. And then we could potentially have, you know, 3 curses already, you know, doing their thing. Okay, so main deck Spectral Sight. This might be Outcast Demon Hunter then. We do not have a slime target, so we are just gonna play this because if he plays a minion, it's just gonna get blown up. Oh yeah, Steam Cleaner would be actually pretty good in ETC, especially against the decks that want to run Rivendare. I just think Lothar is fun because if, you know, if any of this stuff stays in the deck, having their double stats would be insane. Because then, like, no one would be able to get over Mal'Ganis. Yeah, I'll probably take out Lothar. I just added in there just for, you know, shits and giggles, basically. Oh, we could Fizzle now. We could actually tap and Fizzle. There's Mal'Ganis, which I would like to see, you know, Void Caller, please, but that's fine. We'll just snap this. We do have 2 things to get more curses here, so that's already good enough for me to do this. We also have, you know, we have these right here, which aren't terrible. Maybe he's playing like the no minion version, which is not bad. It's better in high rank legend. Ooh, that's perfect. Pull these 2. And they haven't played any relics yet, so if they had, like, you know, location plus relic of dimension, or not dimension, distinction, they won't be able to get through this. That's turn 6 for them. They can't deal with this. There's no way. They could have, you know, the Arcanist into the... Yeah, they can't win against that. That was a pretty lucky top deck for us to be able to do that. But here, I'll switch that out before I forget, because the one game we play against, you know, any control deck, it's going to be pretty bad to not have the option for Steam Cleaner. Yeah, we'll continue rocking with this. This is fine. Last game, yeah, I won that one.
Time for a remix.
Okay.
Just in time to witness the culmination.
If I had the Void Caller in hand with the Shallow Grave, I would keep this hand, but really the only thing here I'd like to keep is the Drain Soul, just to have some type of spot removal. You know, it's not alright. Defile's okay. I do like the Drag Below, though.
I see you've brought guests. Reality woven.
You're stuck at Diamond 10. Yeah, I'd say getting through like Diamond 10 to Diamond 5 is pretty difficult as is. Because this is like where you'll really play against the meta. You're going to be playing Control Mage, Control Priest. You're going to be playing against, what's the other one? Hound Hunter, you know. So if you're not playing those decks and you're not winning the, you know, the mirror matches, you're not ranking up. You know, I might just coin out the Drag Below here. I want to get the curses going. And we don't really need to play the Drain Soul. I like playing the Drain Soul when we need actually the, you know, the lifesteal. Also, is this a core card or is this... Because the moment that Drain Soul kind of rotates out, like I'm pretty sure it's a core card, but if it's not a core card, it's going to really stink. We don't care about the Imp Game Boss here. Actually, I don't need the Imp Game Boss in the deck. I need to take that out, actually. How many curses? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then whatever I get on the fizzle would also be a impact as well. I want him to play more stuff here. Could have tapped first and then done that. That could have been a better play. But we're setting up a Defile turn. I want him to play more stuff, and then we can Defile it. Because that's 1, 2 if he plays anything with 3 HP. We also have the Slime. 1, 2, that's going to be down to, what, 3 HP? We could Siphon Soul that, too. That's 4. 1, 2. We don't have it on dead either. Oh, that's kind of scary.
Tuned to perfection.
I really hope that's not a counterspell because the Defile here would look perfect. Take that, what, 4 damage from that, but Fireball here. We'll check for multiple things that way. Okay, so it is Explosive Room. I don't love that secret. Was that cast by Rewind? That's gonna be Explosive Trap.
Must destroy.
We should be able to safely play this. Get rid of the Defile here. Not gonna tap because they're pretty low. This is like a burn mage, clearly, because they play the Agwin. No, I haven't tried his what is it? The mill version. I haven't tried that before.
You face Jaraxxus, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion.
Everybody, pose for the camera.
I don't know. Can you do you have his deck code for that? Because I could check out the list and play it.
Bask in my radiance.
Next turn, we're going to play the Dredgelord and then go for the Shallow Grave. Get a bunch of the 5/5s that gives HP. And we're pretty solidified here. Actually, I was hoping to draw an undead guy so we could actually, you know... I know it's explosive rune, and so if we just play the slime, it'll die. We'll automatically get it, and then we'll be able to, you know, actually play with what we have here, but... Hey, well, that's one solid alibi. Now it's discovered by something, right? Yeah, vast wisdom. A little unfortunate. We could actually get this again off of Thaddeus here, but that's fine. Play that. We'll trigger it twice. We'll do some trading here. This is still going to restore his HP, so we're not going to do anything with that. 3 HP. Pretty nice. Yeah, the freeze is fine. That doesn't change anything. Go face with everything too. We could play this and, like, you know, get another, you know, whatever. We could get another Dreadlords too. Or even we could just Abyssal Curse this as well. Just remove everything here, which probably isn't the best thing to do because we do have a board. We'll just tap and chill. If we draw anything else that's good, you know, that'd help as well. Yeah, like that. That's a perfect card to get. Then we could potentially be getting that off of this as well. I really feel like this would be better cards. Like, oh, at the end of the turn, if this sticks on the board, you should add another curse, like Battle Cry, and then at the end of turn, you get 2 curses. And then you're also able to restore more HP, because this feels bad when you don't have any curses. Like, Bran is a really good card for this deck specifically. Since it's not in core anymore, then it's just kind of, you know, feels slightly bad. Oh man, he had another solid alibi. Okay. Well, that's fine as well. We don't need to overextend here at all. You dealing those damage. Man, another solid alibi. He's played 4 of those suckers, or is it 3? Yeah, 3. Fortunate. Oh, something Sin's nice though. You know, drawing 6 cards is not terrible. Oh, actually drawing Morganus is actually probably a little bit better though. Yeah, this seems good. Oh, it slashes. That's cool. What does this one do? Doesn't do anything? That's lame. Wow, he topped it. You got the Blizzard from the draw. My goodness. That's... Or that's lethal, actually. Right? Yeah, well played. Not bad. Yeah, in your opening hand, if you get like Void Caller, Alganis, Void Caller, any of the, you know, demons support, or slime with any of the undead stuff, you keep that in your hand. I like keeping a Drain Soul in hand too, a Defile maybe, depending on the matchup.
I'm acting on instinct.
Like this right here, this is perfect. That's what we like to see. I like to see Drain Soul and Virtuoso. This is perfect. I'll keep this hand. Because we can play this on 1 and it sits here. If this is Hound Hunter, we don't really have to worry about him dealing with this right away. We play this, turn 2, we snap. Oh, Custom Stinger. Did not expect that. Okay. We'll play this. He's gonna have to, like, you know, spend a lot of stuff to remove this too. But we'll tap. Or we'll probably drain soul, to be honest. Or trade and then tap, depending.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Okay. Cool. We'll tap here. We'll trade. He's gonna have to trade here, but he might not even do that, which is good on our part too, because we could coin out the Void Caller here on turn 3. This will be, you know, able to hit this here. If we're able to cheat out the Mal'Ganis early on, that's really good for us too. Judging by that trade, it's not explosive trap. Siphon Soul's perfect. Not Catrick. This shouldn't change anything if I play this, right? It'd be zombies. Yeah, no. Okay. If those zombies, that'd actually be pretty good too. Oh, that's a good 3 card to, you know, get. Nothing too crazy stat-wise. Right there. The off chance we top deck Defile would be better that way. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4. And if he has a 5 drop, it'll destroy that. So on. And then we have Abyssal Wave coming up here soon too, so it doesn't really matter what he has on board. We also have Siphon Soul for spot removal and restores HP. Yeah, we're fine. This also sums up the Dredgelords when we trade too here. So if we top deck an Undead, I'll play this and then trade. It'd be cool. We could trade and then play this if we had like multiple Dreadlords in hand, but not the case. I still want to tap. Getting boss is okay. We'll go ahead and, like, you know, do the lifesteal thing. We'll trade right there. I don't want to play the Zakul there because, I mean, I'd like to restore HP with the curses, and so I'd like to get the curses, like, you know, cycling. Problem with that is we're kind of like behind a tad bit with the drawing stuff. I forgot to check out the Imp game boss, so we're gonna have to do that next turn. Or not next turn, but like next game. And change up the list slightly. Probably add in School Teacher over Imp game boss, to be honest, because then we could get, you know, other, what's it called? Drag Blow from it. If he's trading everything into it, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind that at all. Yep. Yeah, now we have all the ceiling here, and it's not big enough compared, you know, if you had Hound Hunter plus, you know, another bunch of banana. Oh, Star Power's stupid card. That's fine. If he doesn't play the curse here, which he probably should play the curse. Okay. That's a freezing trap. That'd be really good for us. Please be a freezing trap. Okay, well, it is what it is. Did that one summon? Okay. Actually, now's the time probably to play Zakul here. But we'll tap first. We got Thaddeus. We're going to play this. If he trades into it, we'll get our Thaddeus. And if we could draw anything that, like, draws anything, then, you know, we could drop down a bunch of stuff. It's gonna punish him for playing or trading into it too. Let's see, that Hollow Hound wasn't discovered by anything too, so that's one out of the deck. He still has, you know, potentially any of his other beasts in the deck. So on turn 10, if he has the 7 mana spell that sums up 2 stuff on turn 10, that might be a bit of a problem, but he doesn't have, he hasn't played the, what's it called, the weapon yet, so they're not going to be dealing 20 damage with the crushes. That's also a good thing for us. And I'm going to Abyssal Wave now. And we'll play that. And we'll play this. That's not bad either. Now, the reason why we do that order is because if he does have another, whatever you want to call it, Hound Hunter, it wouldn't kill this unless he, you know, plays a bunch of bananas on it a couple times. And it doesn't remove this either. Yep, well played. Diamond 9. Oh wait, nope, gotta cancel it. We're gonna take out Imp Game Boss. Like, it's a good card, but I don't want it for the control style that we're playing here. Let's see, what would I rather have? I don't like having 2 Shallow Grave. You know, Reverberation's kind of crazy because if we get like double, you know, Dreadlords, we might add in 1. And, you know, against Control Mage, I like Emulate. Emulate's not bad. Yeah, we'll do this. That would be interesting, actually. I wouldn't mind doing Location Destroyer just against like Control Mage too. And I think I'd probably take that out over Emulate. It's actually a good idea because that's tradable now, right? Yeah, it's tradable. We'll do that. That's what we have a lot of like flex cards in the deck because we already have our core, you know, idea for it, and so we have a bunch of extra stuff that isn't necessary, but you know, when the time comes when we need to destroy a location and it's like going to impact the entire game state. Like if we could destroy, you know, say like Hedge Maze, for example, that would like really set us up well. Or, you know, Prison of Yogg-Saron. Also, that'd be a card to add to this deck too. I should probably consider that. Kind of forgot about that.
Just in time to witness the culmination of my genius.
I'll keep this in. If this is like aggro, these are really good. If it's not, these are really good. So, you know, happy medium of both.
I see you've brought guests.
Witness my magnificence and despair.
Wow. That's a card. Huh.
Can't stand the cold.
I'm not really scared of this just yet. Bonebreaker too, okay. There's Scourge Supplies, don't mind that. We'll play this. We have Abyssal Wave. We top deck's not cool at any time. We'll restore quite a bit of HP back too. Also have the Drain Soul too. What's this Winter? This guy's playing a very different type of Frost aggro. Or I guess this wouldn't be considered Frost aggro if he's playing these cards in it. Might as well Drain Soul that. And yeah, we could tap. Fizzle's nice. Actually really good. Got these two here. We got a Curse. I might wait a little bit for more curse support. This is the burn Frost Aggro then. We might just lose to this if we can't get any type of like momentum going, which is another problem with playing like this version of Warlock too, because we have two things. We have the undead stuff and we have the demon stuff, and if we can't get any of those two to line up at the same time, then it just kind of falls apart. It's like we have both our demon stuff here, but we don't have a Void Caller. We have we have the slime. We might just have enough damage to kill us too, so that's kind of like a sad thing. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird because, you know, it would be correct to keep those in the opening hand against a Death Knight. At the same time, we don't know which one it's going to be, that whole thing. That's lethal, isn't it? Oh, it's almost. Wow, Icy Touch. That he just happened to top deck. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. Like, we don't... That's the problem with playing, like, this specific Warlock. So I'd say the undead stuff is a lot better than the demon stuff, because there's only, you know, 2 or 3 demons, but there's better undead stuff. But, you know, happens a turn sooner, rather than playing, you know, it doesn't cost 5 mana to play the Void Caller, it costs 4. Yeah, I don't know.
You asked for it.
You are just in time to witness the culmination of my genius. Witness!
I see you've brought guests. I see you've brought guests.
Okay, Control Mage. We could win this matchup.
Amazing! I'm speaking mostly of myself.
A symphony of dark.
Wow, just drawing all of our big stuff. Love that. I mean, I really don't know what else we would like to see here. Void Caller, maybe. We have the Mal'Ganis here. I am curious if this is the one that plays the Elite Tauren guy, the one with the flaming chip thing. Coins, really? Okay. I really wish we could burn a card for him, but it's not gonna happen, sadly.
Shaping up nicely.
Oh, okay. He's gonna get 2 random cost cards. Oh, the curse went away. He's gonna get a 4-cost spell now? That's crazy. Those are all really good spells that he got. Okay, burn the 5 cards. Where's it at? Thaddeus goes down to 4 mana. Kind of a big impact, though. I think it's Thaddeus. I think picking Thaddeus here, we could potentially get Draxus down really early, which is kind of good. I think that's the right thing to pick. And it's going to be even this turn. Next turn it's going to be odd. So we play this, play our Draxus, tap. And having Draxus early on is really, really good. Especially against this Control Mage here. Oh my gosh, and he already got that going too. There's a Gigafin.
You face Jaraxxus, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion.
I mean, we can play Jaraxxus here. I think I actually kind of want to Scourge Supplies. Or not Jaraxxus, Azakul, I mean. This is a game where we don't need the location removal. If we trade here, he can't remove it, but he probably has spells to remove it, but I think it's still the right play to trade into this instead of going face, because the chance that he doesn't have something to remove this stays on the board and we can abuse it. Nice. And my lights have been delivered. I'll have to pick it up after this game. Oh. That's kind of irritating. It's still the right play to trade into that thing. The off chance, like, he discovered that. That's pretty lucky. I think we have the Gigafin here. Yeah, I think now is the turn that we want to fizzle. Because we get this again. We get Gigafin, we get Zakul, Mal'Ganis, Abyssal Wave. All that stuff is really solid. Yeah, we'll fizzle all this. This is all really good to fizzle. It's fine, you trade, and then what? Do you have something else to do? Old case is fine. So those were, what? Nothing pretty impactful, I don't think, actually. We go face with everything here. We don't really care about trading. The only thing that... Oh, Thought Alibi getting burned is amazing. But I believe the... What were the spells? They were Radar Detector, Spectral Sight, Horn of Ancient, really? Oh, so he must have just recently drew that then. Well, we have Abyssal Wave, and this could probably deal with all of the whatever he got from Colossal stuff, unless he got the Behemoth or Nelly. I am curious, does this, if I reverberate Nelly's little taunt thing, do we get the stuff that's inside the taunt, or is it blank? I don't actually know that. I haven't had that interaction yet. Oh, okay, he's gonna fizzle the two horns, the two colossal guys. That's fine. You got Ozumat, really? Okay, let's see. How does this work? Death it all for each Osmond destroy an enemy minion. What we could do, we could trade here and then just Abyssal Wave. Or we could do this, devour it all. But then that means we're gonna have to deal with it another turn, which I don't think is too bad to do. Doing this, he might have to spend more resources to try to remove it, which isn't actually bad in theory. We'll do it now. He already burned one Solid Alibi, so we know that there's not enough. He only has one more. And the likelihood of discovering it from, like, you know, Rewind is not likely anymore because he has so many spells he already played. So him having to spend resources to remove this, and then we have Abyssal Wave while also still having a board, I think we're okay. Even if he does have, like, a star power, we have, what is that, 9, 10, 17 HP on the board, so he's not going to be able to remove everything. If it destroys this, then, you know, all of them are permanently destroyed. We'd have to get lucky with how it, you know, hands out with the damage, but I think we're fine making this play. You got Gigafin, what? Okay, well... That's actually fine, because we could trade here, play the curse, we'll get our stuff back, and we'll also destroy his board. And it won't destroy our things either, because the tentacles didn't get destroyed. So we're gonna have to trade there first and then play Abyssal Wave. Oh, or we could Siphon Soul that and not take the damage. Get all those back and more stats. I'm not sure if this dies if it summons back up that same board, but I don't think it works that way. But either way, this is still a lot of, you know, a lot of pressure for him to deal with. That he probably can't deal with anyhow. If he has, like, you know, a Blizzard, that's a solution. But we're just gonna be repeatedly, we haven't tapped once since we played Jaraxxus, which is had been annoying. But we've just been having other better plays to do, I guess, is best way to word it. We have a curse there. If he gets Solid Alibi, which he actually hasn't played it, so it shouldn't work that way because it got burned. Cold Case, we win. Yeah. Wow. Not a bad win. Okay, here, I'll be right back. Okay, got my lights. I'll set that up later. Do another few more games.
Rafam versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You are just in time to witness the culmination
Troll Priest.
of my genius.
We'll keep these two in hand. Back blow's nice. We need our Fizzle to hit something like really good. Good hand of stuff. Yeah, Curse Walk is amazing. Got my package here. See how stuff is.
I see you've brought guests.
That's a good top deck right there.
A symphony of darkness.
Back to tap.
Our hearts go out to you.
Okay. I really like to Heartthrob. You can actually get that out of the way right now. Sure.
Our hearts go out to you.
Oh, funnel cake, really?
For you.
Hey, I got you, friend.
They're decent size. I think this might work. Um, we could reverberation and then trade, and that just solves that problem.
The void resonates.
But he'll be able to change to ours and then remove it, but I really don't care about that.
Let the pain speak to me.
Yeah, not bad light. Cool. Hopefully these do well. For what I need them to do. The last shadow spell we played, right, was that... Oh, it was reverberation, okay. We'll play the curse here, and we can tap. It looks like he's playing Chump's version of Overheal Priest.
Everyone, stay in sync.
That's kind of bad.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
Okay, let's see here. So we have a 1 cost. Can we make anything go to 1 cost is the real question here. I think I want to defile this turn.
Your soul dissolves.
That's 1. Kind of unfortunate, I think. We don't really have a way to... 1. Yeah, we can't do anything with that yet. Feels kind of bad.
You're both number one to me.
What about stand?
Let the pain speak to me.
Ah. I mean, the problem with this is, like, we're not getting anything. Like, we can maybe get Hellfire, maybe. And that kind of does that. When it dies, deal 3 damage to all minions. We'll chill here. Oh, it extends. Okay.
You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
Okay, that's cool. That.
You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
Cool. That might solve my problem for the green screen then. Reverberations is good, I think, actually. Or not reverberations, this thing right here. Hebus Corpus. Let's see. One, two, three. I'm gonna be drawing a lot of cards, but I mean, there's not much else that we could do. Tap, that'll deal 3 to everything. Maybe I should have done the order a bit different there. Maybe we could have actually killed these off.
Hand is too full. You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
I might be able to get this to work. Okay.
Everyone, stay in sync.
And it's kind
You
of
get the goods.
not good
I'll stand watch.
hand here at all. Although we can actually do this. I mean, we still lose. We did not have really any good answers to any of his things early on. We had the the good play against the Heartthrob, but like anything else was just kind of eh. If that's a silence off the Starfish. Well, I mean, he has a full board, so. Oh, he had Shard of Naru in there. Well, that's unfortunate. It's back and forth with that. Do we want to change up the deck? Do something different? What are you guys thinking? Should we play like Hound Hunter? Or we could do another list. Do Enraged Warrior. We could play Blood Knight, play any other thing. Try out, you know, any other list. Blood DK? Yeah, we could do that. Here, I'll pull up another list that I have for that. I want to rebuild it. I'll play a fun deck like this. Going for the hardcore late game. How does this works? You know, we aren't playing Rivendare, so that's something to kind of be aware of too. But we'll try out this list. Bit wobbly for what it is.
The Lich King versus Tyrande.
You only give me strength.
We don't want any of this.
I see you've brought guests. I see you've brought guests.
Against Control Priest. Well, it's a good thing I decided to play this deck, because this one could like outlive a Control Priest.
I ain't talking.
You are unfit to serve.
Quite long. Oh, that's really poopy for it to get that out right out the gate.
Beg for your life.
We could have stole like a behemoth with it, but that's another reason we played the Youthful Brewmaster. Bounce it back to our hand. But we don't have it, so bit of a problem.
It's all in your head.
Beg for your life.
But he could get punished for having us play that. He might not have a way to remove it right away yet. That's kind of good. Infinity Thief's not great. Okay. Ooh, we got Lothamar. You can see that.
Beg for your life.
We'll go ahead and trade with the weapon here. I want to get some stuff on the board and start getting our corpses to go up.
I am a friend of Messiah.
Both these lights do what I want them to do.
The more you struggle, the better.
I require more mana.
Oh, that's a problem. Can you main dex that too? Okay, so we do not have a way to deal with that. We need to find some way to like reduce. Specifically, we need to find another Nubian visor and hopefully get the one that transforms the undead into another. That's our solution with that, but we're gonna ignore it. I'm not gonna do any trading to that. He'll trade here probably, or find some way of, you know, dealing with the War Rider. Some magical way, like we do play the sun well, so we can get some type of silence.
Excuse me, over here. My blood for the Lich King.
No, Muncher's pretty good. We do have Steam Cleaner as well, so that's also something I kind of forgot about as well. So if we get to our ETC Band Manager, which next turn we're going to play this and hope for the ETC Band Manager, and then we're going to pick Steam Cleaner and play it. You know, as long as he doesn't draw any of those pieces that he, you know, needs, but we should be fine. Band Manager, please. There it is. Okay, Steam Cleaner, where are you? Yes, please. We'll play another legendary, or we'll get this again, another legendary. Oh, wait, we could actually get... Is it... I don't think we'll be able to get all three of them. That'd be cool, though. I think Atsalar's a better pick here, though.
You blinked.
We play this and hope that we, you know... well, it'll destroy all of them, I believe, anyhow. At least that's how it should work. Does that actually destroy everything that we added back to our deck, though? I'm not sure how that works. It would probably, remove the Rhymping Sword and the No Muncher? I guess it'll be a way to see.
What's yours will
Oh no, what is that? Oh, that's fine. You can take that. Although we can make it really big. He could heal himself up, which is kind of cool, but... Don't matter. At least it shouldn't. Oh, patchwork is cool. Well, that's great.
our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
You blinked.
I can't hear you.
This Split Knight's pretty solid. At least like against priests. This is like the list for it. Oh wow, he's got Soul Stealer. You got that off Identity Thief. That's crazy. We got our patchwork right here. We deal with the 10-10. Dirty Rat's gone. Did we hit Renethal? Okay. Play that. I mean, Dead Air's not terrible. It might be just Cold Feet. We'll just pick Cold Feet just to disrupt his plays.
The more you struggle, the better.
You got... What? Oh, that's bullshit. You got that off of the Psychic? You got that off that dragon thing? You got that off of that? That's bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, we'll play this.
Can spell Zinjari. Anybody?
This is its face, that'd be nice. Okay, well, that's fine. See here. Should be able to read. I should actually have an actual. You got soul. You guys gotten like everything, like all the nuts from his Discover stuff. You got my own Sunwell from that. That's irritating. Oh my gosh. This is why I know how can Control Priest not get nerfed? Okay. Huh. Well.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me! Pick me! Pick me!
Make stuff cost a little bit more expensive and try and go pretty aggressive here. Okay. Probably play the Sunwell next turn so we can fill up our hand with some hopefully useful spells. Arc Ward synchronize on that, okay. Really? How big is this thing? 3/3? Okay, that's not terrible. I'll say this guy could really abuse the weapon, you know, heal the crap out of it. Frost, okay. Ooh, Black Rock and Roll's insane. We still got a good amount of minions in our deck, and they all got bigger. That's great.
You followed.
Like our jailer is going to be like a 40/40 or something like that, because we doubled stats. That's 20. That's 30/30. So it's not a 40/40, it's a 30/30, which is crazy. We just need him to play both of his whirlpools, and then we'll be fine. I'm gonna silence that. I don't want him to get anything out of our hand. Yeah, we pick another Sunwell easily. I'm gonna go face. Yeah, that's fine. We don't really care about him, you know, dealing damage. We have a lot of healing still. A lot of healing. And we also have Corpse, or the Soul Stealer too, so I'm not really worried about anything. Oh, Band Manager, okay. What does he pick? Probably Theotar, I'd assume. I don't know what else it could be. They'll resummon it, so, you know, at least sticks on the board a little bit longer, maybe. And a little bit more resources to remove it, which I think is fine. Drown. And it still keeps the... Oh, no, it's a 5/5 now. It looked like it went back to a 5/5. Is that the case? I'm not really sure. Hopefully it is. Order in the court. Really? Okay. Hey, there's our jailer. I mean, what are the chances that he has... Oh, but we still have so many big stuff in our, like... we still have our Hound Hunters or Soul Stealers. Like, we still have a lot of stuff. I'll be patient with it. We'll be patient. This is a 30/30. We could be patient. Ooh, these are all good. We don't have a demon in our deck, though, do we? No, we don't. Like, the reason why I was debating playing the jailer here is because he has a lot of stuff that he has discovered here, but he doesn't seem to have a whirlpool. So the off chance we'd be able to play this and then Tony would be pretty impactful. Wow. Okay. I'm still not really scared of this at all. He's not going to be getting back any of those other things here, and we might as well just play this. Back up to full HP. Woohoo!
The caress of death.
Oh, Sylvanas kind of wing. Because now he could get, you know, any of his removal stuff. Or like infinite amount of drowns and cannibalizes. Sure. I don't know why he did it that way. If he had that in his hand, he could have just traded one minion in and then do that. He just traded away a board, which is not the right thing to do. I'm just going to play the Fire Blast right now, or the Pyro Blast, because we're not going to be using it any other time, so... Play it there, deal the 10 damage right now. We're not too, like, worried about him dealing damage to us, or, you know, having a really big swing turn where he does, you know, 55 damage to us, so... Okay, now we're going to do this. Oh, look at that. We got some rushers. Okay, I'll rush that in. Oh, I'll stump another copy there. I'll actually trade here. Do that 4 damage, but we'll summon up another copy of that, which I like. Nothing in our deck that could also get nuked by if he played the Whirlpool, which is a good thing, because it could have summoned up a Soul Stealer, a Hollow Hound, a No Muncher. And if that was the case and then he played Whirlpool, those would have been taken out of our deck. So that's a good thing that that didn't happen. Got that from Nubian Visor. Okay, sure, sure, sure. I was hoping he'd play a Whirlpool, because he hasn't played a single Whirlpool yet. Where is that? Was that from the Drown? Okay. Let's recycle our this around. I want to see some other stuff.
I seem to have lost the surface.
Okay, those are all the big things I'd like to see. He's already played double Identity Thief, right? Yeah, so we don't have to worry about that. Syndragos is nice. I just want him to waste his Whirlpools on not our big things here. So when we do play our Jailer combo with that, where, you know, we go infinite basically. Like Whirlpool now, please. And then we'll drop down all this right here, Whirlpool again, and then we're set. Because the Whirlpool is like what the only thing that's going to stop the Jailer play. Because it destroys everything. Ah, that's kind of poopy. Now this is first clean the scene too. That was 2 more of those two. That's kind of scary. Ah, this is a long game. I don't even know, how long has this game been going on? I mean, this is just so much damage to not play this right. Hit face. 50-50. That's our last Gnome Muncher too, so if he gets through that Gnome Muncher, we don't have anything else. Oh, putting those back in the deck reset the stats, so we're not gonna have a 30-30 Jailer anymore? Why is that the case? Why does that happen? That's weird. We've had high roll and high roll, but I don't know why when you cycle them back into the deck, why they lose their like stats that they gained. They should be permanent because, you know, they were gained inside the deck. We drew them. We're putting them back in the deck with the stats. Dumb. Because we won't have a 30-30 anymore, but like that matter. He still has 2 Whirlpools to deal with, and he also has, you know, Prison of Yogg-Saron probably sitting in his hand, which I'm surprised he hasn't played it yet. He probably doesn't have it then if he hasn't played it. Hey, there's Whirlpool 1. Okay. Yeah, it loses the stats. Like, why does it happen? That's stupid. Okay. We're gonna pass here. Actually, no, we'll play this. We don't have a demon in our deck, so it's not gonna do anything. Can't have Whirlpool.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
Okay, I think now's the time we Jailer. As these are all stuff he's had discovered, right? That's fine.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost shields us.
Okay, fingers crossed for no other whirlpool. No whirlpool. No whirlpool. No whirl. Fuck. That was created by Band Manager, so... Okay, so he's out of whirlpools then. Well, then there's not much else he could do then. We still have all the stats right here. We should be fine.
Your souls belong to the Lich King!
I don't think Drown should be able to put that back in the deck. Oh, these long games, I swear. So he main decked one. Oh no, he has a bunch of those now. He's just been stocking up on them.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
I don't think we could beat that then.
Drink with me, friend. Job's done.
So we'll see. We played everything right. We had like insane luck, but this is like how I'm saying, like how I don't know how Control Priest has not been nerfed. Because all he has to do now is just pick Shadow Word Ruin and he's fine. For the rest of the game, that's all he has to pick.
Challenge accepted.
We're gonna have to do it like this. Hope that he can't destroy the 5/5 and just beat him down with 5/5 in stats. I know maybe we could get lucky. We'll restore up a bunch of HP. We bounce back to our hand, we don't get the stats back. That's kind of... Why doesn't stats stay permanent? Like, I don't know why it's not the case. It's stupid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna have to play this now. If we'd win this matchup, that'd be amazing. But the likelihood of that happening, I don't know.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Okay, so I didn't add anything to him. That's fine. You shouldn't be able to remove this Hollow Hound. We still have this one right here. Okay, well that's everything that we needed to... Bullshit. We literally had all the high rolls possible, and Control Priest is not being nerfed. How is that the case? I don't know how. So dumb. So dumb. Okay, well, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to try and set up all these lights and everything like that, and figure out all the stuff for the green screen. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe. There'll be more videos in the future. Have a good day, and I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow, actually. So we'll do like 3 streams in a row, which will be the first. But yeah, see you guys later.